Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome here at Crypto Hash Review, where we educate and disseminate information about Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, from a Muslim perspective. And we are concluding our series of videos dealing with and addressing with objections made against the Bitcoin network by various Islamic personalities and religious figures. And this one was a very unique one. I never heard this one before, other than from one individual. But again, this is meant as no disrespect to any individual specifically. This is just engaging in the conversation as it relates to the Bitcoin network. And I quote: "This is the objection. No one can create but Allah, and nobody should create money but Allah. The two main issues that has destroyed the world economies is riba and money creation." Now, yeah, so I guess the first thing here needs to be addressed is what is meant by money creation, because this particular individual mentioned that that basically the premise that they have is that gold and silver is money, and you can't create out of nothing gold and silver. So when Allah created the heavens and the earth, He created the heavens and the earth and everything that's already in the earth. So whatever is already in the earth from money, from gold, is money. All we can do is extract it, take out the gold, take the gold out of the earth, take the silver out of the earth, smelt it, clean it, purify it, form it into coins, and therefore we can issue currency from that gold. But we can't create gold out of nothing. So, yes, I would agree that the ability to make money out of nothing would be very unfair. I mean, what unfair in the sense that me and you, we have to go to work to earn money to pay our bills, whereas others could just press print on the printer and then they have money without working for it, I guess. So yeah, that would be unfair. But like I've said before about money, how money should be is that, yeah, if a person went to the mountain and mined a lot of, or extracted a lot of gold from the mountain, put the effort into going there, getting a pickaxe, chipping away at this rock, taking this raw ore, going to the smelter, heating up the cauldron, melting this ore down, separating the wasakh, the dirt from the gold, purifying to getting just pure pristine gold in a bar, and then making it into a coin. That's a lot of effort. So who deserves that coin? He does. That's the effort he put into it. That's what he got out of it. That's his job. He works from 9 to 5 making that coin. Therefore, he deserves to spend that coin. That's his money. And now that money is now into circulation. And now we could say that you could say that he hasn't created that gold because the gold was already there. All he did was reorganize and refashion and decrease entropy on that gold. We could say that. Whereas the fiat money now, which is, there is no work effort put into it, it just brought into existence through money lending and so on and so forth. So yeah, I don't necessarily go as far as say only Allah can create money kind of thing, but I get the objection to money printing. However, what they were saying was that Bitcoin is the same as this, is fiat money, whereby money is made out of thin air. And so two parts of this. First one is gold isn't limited to what's on planet Earth. Gold can be found anywhere in the universe. Apparently, it's actually quite abundant in the universe. And the moment we become spacefaring organisms, which looks like will be very soon. We already are, if you can include what's already happened. Then it won't be very long before we can start mining gold on asteroids. As soon as it gets cheaper to do so, and then you would find gold probably more abundant than fiat. So to say we can't create gold or can't create money it doesn't make it's not a nonsensical argument. You can inflate the supply of gold by just finding more gold. And gold is not limited to what's on planet Earth. Gold can be found on asteroids in the asteroid belt inside our solar system. So it's something that will be made more available. And it's very easy just to destroy the gold market by doing so. If a big meteorite came from the sky and hit in the middle of the ocean and it had tons of gold in it, the price of gold would be devastated. That's a fact. Whereas gold, on the other hand, Bitcoin on the other hand, that has a limited supply, about 21 million Bitcoin. There will never, ever, ever be more than 21 million Bitcoins. So Bitcoin is more scarce and more rare than gold. It's the most rare thing we've ever had. And just accept for now that Bitcoin is a thing. I know some say, oh, Bitcoin is nothing. Yeah, well, a poem is nothing then. So the point is, Bitcoin takes effort and time to make. And we can't say it's nothing if people can accept and receive. And to say that money creation destroys the economy, yes, I agree that inflation does affect the economy in a negative, as well as a positive in a way. You can almost argue that as well, in some aspects. But if you really want to avoid the current system of money creation and riba, the best way to do so would be via gold and silver, obviously, and also via Bitcoin. It's not actually an argument against Bitcoin, it's actually an argument for Bitcoin. I just object of this argument that I don't see there's any evidence from the Quran or the Sunnah to say that money cannot be anything else other than gold and silver. The idea that money has to be gold and silver is a fallacy. And that kind of basically says that any other form of currency ever used in history of mankind has been sinful. It doesn't make sense. So if you go to an island where they use shells, are they sinful? And those Muslims say you have to use gold and silver? Oh, it's the currency they use. Nothing wrong with that. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed these series of videos. If you have any questions about Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies, you can refer to our YouTube channel or refer to our website. And if you want to contact us, our details are there. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.